Alright, finally I got everything lined up. Had to restart Twitch stream once, but what is up? Here we go, I suppose. We're gonna try to do this shit. I don't know if that's any good. My tweet game is real garbage. Let's see. I think the health of the stream is okay. I think it's good. Alright, so today we're just gonna do a little fun, kind of just amateur unboxing. You know, all of my unboxings are amateurish. Mostly camera setup, things like that need to be probably better. So we just do this kind of nonchalant, and it's not really a versus per se because they're technically two different categories of headphones that we're going to open today. One is closed, one is open. You know, the back part of the earmuffs, drivers, whatever you call that, the cans. So, what's up, Disenchanted? Thanks for the offer, man. But I only deal with those free samples, baby. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. So sorry. Let's check our cameras. Okay, that one's fine. What about... Oh, I don't have my background. I like to have a nice feng shui of background lighting and shit. And then after this stream, if I have time, I'll probably try to play a game or two. Dude, this one's like glitching sometimes. Poor thing. This is the Razer, in case anybody's curious. The table one is the MX Brio Webcam. All right. Okay. Don't need that one anymore. And then for some reason, Green Machine has been getting a fuck ton of spam. So I'm gonna have to try to keep an eye on that. Like, I'm not really sure. I mean, if that works, like what the spam is they're doing is they're like advertising either for themselves. You know, it's never with their own channel, right? A lot of them could just be, you know, trying to hurt the other streamer and me somehow. I don't know how the fuck they think they're hurting me. I don't give a shit. I just fucking ban them, delete them. It doesn't matter to me. But I don't understand. Like, for me, if I'm watching a stream and someone chats, yo, come check out my stream, it's better, bro, that would, like, immediately I would block that person. Muted, blocked, reported, whatever, right? Like, how is it that that is an effective strategy? Like, how do people actually, like, does that work? I guess is what my question is. Like, do people fall for that kind of shit? I don't understand. Like, why would you appease them, you know? Not that I don't care. Like, if you end up going to watch them, it's you know, it's whatever. It's your internet. You do whatever you want with it. But it just doesn't make any sense to me that anybody would actually fall for that shit. Let's see. And the last one I need is the bot command, whatever the fuck it's called. Keep an eye on this shit. I don't even know what day it is. Alright, so I think that's good. We shall see if it is or not. Send that out to the world. What? That is not correcto. Okay. Send that. Okay. Bring this chat back up. Okay. Roger that. I'm gonna need my drinky. Okay. So again, what's up everybody? Do you like glare? Well, I got news for you. I got plenty of glare for you guys. Don't you worry. Now this one, maybe, if I can get it high enough, could be an extra way to look at this without glare? Maybe? No? Or maybe not. I don't know. Or it could just be another way to look at my crazy ass. There. So you got a double take here, huh? No. No, we'll leave that one for there. And then maybe this can help look at them a little from here. Yeah, there you go. All right, so this is for my stream build. This or my stream build, my stream setup. And let's see, I missed something there. Why is that? Dude, I keep getting these fucking offers for like many viewers. Yes, we all want lots of viewers, bro. I just ain't gonna pay for it. Okay? Anyway, this is what I'm using to listen to I have a 2 PC setup for streaming. So one is my gaming rig, one is my streaming rig. And then I have a mixer. But it's like a, you know, don't get excited. It's, you know, it's like a smaller deal mixer. If I could try to, maybe if I can get my camera to show it. Hold on. Let's put this here. That can be there. Keep track of chat here, I guess. So again, don't get super excited if you're lurking or if you're watching the VOD later. It is not a major. It's by a good brand. It's by Rode, right? But it's not. Let's see. I don't even know if I can get this to go over there. Can we? All right. So my mixer is the Streamer X. Technically, this is a not sure how to describe it. It's like a capture. It's like an all-in-one thing. It's a capture card. It's an audio mixer, and it's a kind of like those Elgato Stream Deck things, so you can use them for buttons. And I hook up both PCs to that, and that way I can just plug in, you know, some type of headphones like these. I'm just using these right now. These are pretty awesome. I don't remember the brand of these though. Let's see. This is the ZS10 Pros. Stunning hi-fi configuration. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what brand. And they're okay, but they've been giving me, you know, some discomfort because, you know, wearing these for a long time in the ears. And they're like heavy duty metal, dude. Like, you hear that? That's just because they're fucking metal, bro. But these are really good. They sound amazing, but not comfortable. So enter these two competitors that are both going to sound good. These are reviewed very well. So it's not really going to be much of a competition really as far as like which one sounds better. I mean, maybe, you know, if I like the, you know, the tuning out of the box of one or the other, maybe I'll have a preference. But it will just be a preference. It's not going to really be like, oh, these are better. It's mostly going to be which ones are most comfortable on my fucking head, you know? I got a big head, and I need it to not squish my dome too much, and I need it to fit over the ears comfortably. So that is the main thing that's being compared between these two. So if you're a fan of both or either or, not really any shit talking, this is just comparisons, right? So you got the Sennheisers HD560S, and they're not, you know, this isn't the highest end of these brands, so, you know, whatever we find out about these today, these are not the high ends. These, you know, you can go further if you want. And these are the Audio-Technica ATH-M50x. I think we'll go ahead and open maybe, open the Sennheisers first. Well, the title has these first, so we'll do the Audio-Technicas first, because they just alphabetically, you know, when I made my title, that's what my brain went to. Alphabetically. Okay. Tasteful, what's up? Owned by an ex-Audio-Technica engineer. Oh, hey, right on. Those things are good. Hell yeah. Yes, these are like amazing. Amazing. So that makes sense. If as you say, you know, these are got some good engineers, man, because these are fucking phenomenal. Love these. So KZ is the brand. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. So that's a good segue from the KZs. Again, if maybe if it was just, if these didn't discomfort me over, you know, when I stream more than 2 hours, these start to get uncomfortable. So I'm hoping the cans will be a lot better of a feel for me. For longer sessions, and those are still going to be in my rotation for like good, you know, good music listening and things like that. But we'll see how well it goes with. And again, both of these headphones are going to be good quality. I'm already sure of that. But you know, my head is different, dog. And I need to make sure that I check the comfort levels accordingly. And then here you got all these, you know, books. As Flossie Carter would say, you know, you take your books and shit, you know, you just pluck them and file them. That's what my boy Floss says. Got some protection in here. And ooh, I like. You can tell they feel good quality, but they're very light, you know. So again, unprofessional unboxing. I'll give some more light, but the more of these lights I use, the more glare we're gonna get. IEMs are so scammy with pricing. I sold my 300 pair and kept my 70 pair from Critical. Really? They just pump these products out of China and slap any price tag on them. Damn. Okay, yeah, that's true. So here's the reveal. Oh, I mean, these have been around for so long. you know, I'm not showing anything new, you know. Already though, I'm worried that these are not going to be the most comfortable for me, because these are kind of smaller. They feel plushy as fuck though. But just for my head and my ears, these may not be, you know, the end all be all of what we kind of want here. I don't know. So let's see the cables that they give you, or wires. So they give you a nice bag. Cool. All right, let's put this stuff back in that we're not going to be messing with for comparison. Put that in there. There. Here's the bag. Yeah, thanks for coming by, Tasteful. Hey, how about Peter Jan, huh? That son of a gun is a beast. Holy shit. Both of them dudes are beasts. Both of those guys. But man, Jan came in. Not only was he a beast, but awesome skills, awesome game plan. Well, you know, he had bad moments, you know. But shit, you're going up against me, Rob. So, all right, what the fuck, bro, dude. So now I have to destroy this. Just okay. I don't like that. I don't like this fucking parchment paper for this stuff, you know. Makes it kind of shitty to return like that. But I mean, they packed it this way. At least this stuff is cheap. That's all. But for the next buyer, it's just not going to be as pretty. If I return these, that is. Bro. He said he had a hand injury last fight. I guess he didn't lie. Also, Mirab cut weight 4 times very quickly. May have influenced things. Yeah, maybe. That's possible. But you know, like, you know, this Peter Jan may have not been in perfect, you know, health either, right? You just don't know. Like, those type of things you don't know until the rematch. And then even then you may not know, because what if it's the other way? And then it's like, well, Peter Jan says that he's hurt, you know? It's like, what the fuck? So for me, it's like, if you're that bad, you shouldn't have took the fight. Kind of is how I feel on those kind of things. Nice bag. I like that. So we'll put these in here for now. So we won't really need to mess with those too much, because it's mainly about comfort for me between these two. So let's get this out of the way. There's the Audio-Technicas. Sorry, chat. Didn't mean to pop you in the face there. Very nice, very nice. I like these a lot, man. Also like that, you know, it gives you the rotating thing. You can lay them down. That's cool. Alright, so let's put these to the side, and now let's open the HD 560S box, the Sennheisers. Again, same premise. I'm looking at these from the point of view of like, what allows me to wear these things for like 8 hours or more, because sometimes I do streams that long, sometimes it's only like 4 or 5 hours, sometimes it's only an hour. That's whatever. Zeos likes the COS KPH-40i for long streams. Oh, okay, cool. Just a thin wire over top. They look like old, cheap, 90s style form factor. Hey, yeah. Okay, that might be the play. If neither of these are comfortable, then yeah, I may have to you know, I might have to put comfort over quality, you know. There's your device. Wow, the Sennheisers give you very, very little. I gotta say, they went the way of Apple and Samsung with these. That's kind of, I don't like that. No bag. And you just get one cable and one adapter. Okay. Okay, so unboxing experience. Audio-Technica's win. Again, these are different categories. Like one is open back, the other is not. That I did that on purpose because I also wanted to see if like an open back design would give me less like ear fatigue over longer listening periods. So it's just an experiment to see. It's been a while since I've had an open back headphone. Bro, what is this fucking wrap job they got here? Okay, there we go. So, ooh, kind of felt. So this might give me less of a sweaty, hot feeling. The other one has that pleather. Even though the others, man, it is super cushiony and soft. These do not have the full tilt, but maybe they have some kind of folding. I don't know. Okay, get this out of the way as well. Oh, wait. Is this not removable? Oh, it is. Okay, good. I was about to fucking dock points for that. But it is removable. So, good. Very good. So, you can keep that over there. So, these are the Sennheisers. The Sennheiser. I believe these are lighter. Let's see. Yeah. These are lighter. I don't know how much though. It's probably, you know, 5 grams or some bullshit, which is not too big a deal. They're both light enough that I think that that would probably be okay. All right, let's see. So here's me, I think. Is that me? I don't know. All right, so let me check chat and then we'll go at it. Okay, cool. All right, so the microphone I'm using right now on this headset, you know, might sound even worse when I take these off, but I'm gonna try to fitment of these real quick. I need like an X on the floor so I know where to stand. Okay. Alright, so first, the audio. Okay, so these, they feel comfortable. Though I will say, for me, you know, I got a big head. And I guess because of the big head, I also got big ears. So these are definitely on the ears. And there's really not much I can do about that, probably. I could try to fold my ear up in there, but that could also cause discomfort over long runs. So, big brains, that's right. Swiss, what's up? Thanks for coming by. You can swap the pads if you end up liking one but not the cup material. The Coney is the name for that. Oh, thanks, dude. Real leather shit for like 70. Hey, that's not bad if it's real leather. Damn. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, the only thing though I would have to, like, even with these, it's not so much the pleather material. For me, it's the size. So I'd have to look into if they have like this can, you know, you can get like one that are bigger, right? And then that would make these a, like, if these sound really good to me and I like them better than the Sennheisers, but then let's say these are more comfortable, you know, if I can get ear cups that, you know, accommodate my Dumbo ears, then I would probably stay with, you know, whatever sounds best. But if I can't, then I'll have to pick what feels best to me, right? Which, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But anyway, I mean, they're not bad. They may not bother me because they're pretty comfy, even though they're pushing on the ears. So that I will just have to like try out like today or tomorrow. Like maybe one day I do one and the next day I try the other or something. So let me try out the Sennheisers. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I had some Bose on ears, and I think they're destroyed. That's another story. But I think they didn't have, like, maybe it's because they didn't have clamping. Like the clamping pressure might have been like very weak, or you know, they were just made big. And they were 100% on ears, and those things never bothered me. So I can deal with on ear, but if it has, you know, I won't know until I like try it for like, you know, 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll know, okay, it's starting to bother me, then it's got too much clamping, or you know, whatever is going on. So like, for example, Razer headsets for me have always been small. Like they, like, even, you know, they look huge, they look massive, they got these giant fucking ear cups and all that crap, but they fit small and tight on my head, and they just feel like they're fucking pressing the brains out of my fucking nostrils. So, but yeah, it's definitely something I keep in mind when I shop, is do I want it on ear? And most of the time I'm like, it's safer if I get a round ear instead of on. But these feel good. But like I said, I have to push it to 2 hours to see, because they're not immediately bad. So that is the Audio-Technicas. And now let's try the Sennheisers. And these have something I wanted to experiment with. Another thing that for some people can help with the comfort of wearing things. Sometimes the wearing is due to, I don't know what to call it, but like that noise style pressure. You're just getting noise, like isolated sound in your ears for extended periods of time. And I've heard some people say, and I haven't tested it, that's why I got these, that they have a little more comfort with these open back designs. So that is, you know, that is something I'm willing to experiment. So well, let's see. Now, these feel tight, and I don't know, man. Yeah, I kind of feel like these are probably going to be better for me, but I will give them at least one stream each run. But I think these are going to be better, probably. These still, dude, even with these elongated like ear cups. Like, see, it's like these tall, it's the tall ear cups right here. Even these are still kind of touching my ears. So. Some Dumbo ears, baby. So now, which ones do I test tonight first with the stream that I'm about to do? And also, I'm not afraid of returning both if I have to, and trying to get even bigger cans. You know, like if I gotta get some fucking like crazy looking thing, like I gotta do what I gotta do, I guess. It is what it is. But these are good, man. These are legit. And I think the fact that they're cloth, that is kind of making me biased to them. That felt material, it feels cooler immediately than this. But obviously I can change these if I want to. The only thing I'd be worried about is whether or not I could upgrade the diameter of the ear cups. Usually you cannot. Usually you get that same diameter because that's how it fits. But who knows? Maybe there's upgrades to that as well. It's like these. These are Corsair, Virtuoso, whatever the fuck. I upgraded the ear cups on these. And these are actually a little bigger diameter than what originally came, and so my ears fit better in these than the originals. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, fellas. I'm kind of biased. The feel of the felt, and again, I can switch those on the others, but that felt feeling and the fact that most of my ear fits inside of the cup, that is a major impression right away because of that. But what if I just like the sound of these better, Then what do I do? Maybe then I would have to look to see if they have, different models of the Audio-Technicas that are bigger, perhaps. There's only one way to find out, Swiss says. Start testing! You're right. You are right. Oh man, I love me some White Bat audio, boy. Okay, I don't know. But which one do I test first? which set do I test first, though? Whoa, I love that. They fucking flip like that. Damn, that is cool. That's cool. I gotta say, that's cool. So I don't know. What do I do? What? Do I do? Let's try the Audio-Technicas first. Because I feel like those have a higher chance that I'll have some discomfort with those, right? So we'll check those. Or wait, no. Maybe I should try the Sennheisers first, because this is probably going to be a short stream after this point. I don't know, ladies and germs. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? I guess we could try the Audio-Technicas first, because that's what's in the title first today, and alphabetically. That way we're not too biased, you know? It's like, I'm just going by the alphabet. So Audio-Technica just happens to be an A name, and Sennheiser just happens to be an S name, right? So we start with the Audio-Technicas today, and we'll wear them for the gameplay stream. So I'll be splitting the VOD here momentarily. And then tomorrow we'll try out the Sennheisers with the game playing portion of the stream. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Alright, so do these fold up? No, right? Okay, you do not want to break these, because that's an expensive mistake. You're just trying to, oh, let me just fold these up. Yeah. No, don't do that. Don't do that, Jones. Alright, so two awesome looking pairs of headphones here. Two awesome looking cans. Sennheisers will be tomorrow. I will be restarting the stream here. It'll take me about 5-10 minutes or whatever. If you're curious or interested, it will be about gameplay. Maybe I'll be, you know, talking about the sound of the headphones. Again, we'll start out testing the Audio-Technica pair here with the, you know, what appears to be kind of small on my ears. So people love this model, like, you know, as far as like a not too expensive, not too cheap, people love these, right? And the same with those Sennheisers. That's another not too expensive, not too cheap, you know, that people rave about. But the one of the factors a lot of people don't talk about as much is the comfort. Like, is it comfortable? All About, what's up, man? You got a free game? Oh, for me? Dude. Why are you shouting out the game? Is it going to scare the shit out of me? Most of the time when people recommend me games, especially free games, is because they're scary as fuck, bro. So, cool. Yeah, shout it out, man. Well, if it's down my alley, maybe I'll give it a shot. So again, purpose of this stream, we were figuring out which of these two I'm gonna test today, and we went with the Audio-Technicas. And then we'll do the Sennheisers tomorrow. So today is the ATH-M50x Audio-Technicas. We'll be plugging in a little bit. So. It's a horror game. SCP? Oh fuck, bro. Yeah. That's gonna be scary. Is it a SCP game or is it the SCP game? Yeah, I know about that one. I watched Kraken play SCP a lot back in the day, and I guess every now and then he's went back to it. I don't know if any of you know Kraken. He like most of his efforts, I think he pushes a lot of his effort into the Twitch streaming side, but he does have some YouTube stuff that you know, where he cuts things up or whatever. But Kraken's funny as hell, bro. Here people control the SCPs and both player faction. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I gotta start hooking up these audiophile light, basically, headphones here. Bro, they give you so much more with the Audio-Technicas. Look at me, I'm going to the wrong camera. Look at all that. They give you so much more, bro. It's better. It's just better that they do that, dude. Okay, so all I need is, bro, dude, these are fucking nice, dude. Come on now. Sennheiser, you're dropping the ball with your, you know, your box there. But, you know, maybe they sound amazing to my ears. And if they do, then that would be fun. I don't know. Okay. Cool. Alright. Let's switch over and I'll just show the cable that I'm using. I'm gonna use the one that has the, I don't know, maybe should I? This is gonna add more weight. So I could either use that. They give you so many options, bro. It's fine. It's fine. Bro, really, it's fine, bro. Or, no, I think I'll use this. This is fucking super light, dude. They give you this. Dude, the Audio-Technicas, man. They give you a little pleather bag. They give you, you know, your, what was that, 6-something-millimeter jack adapter. And then they give you an extra long plain one. So you get the coiled one, you know, it'll wrap around like a spring coil. They give you 2 straight ones, one much long, one just right, something like that. I don't fucking know. Anyway, and then you can tell which side goes to the headphones because it's got this funny looking deal that fits in there. You just get the gray, silver, white color lined up there. Well, make sure that your eyes are better than Jones, because I was using the wrong one. But anyway, that's fine. There, and that's how it locks. So you don't line it up. You put it in, and then you turn it. Perfect. So that's how we're going to test today. You have a love-hate with those? Yeah, I feel like I might have the same kind of opinion because I can see it also being, it is heavier, you know, like this is heavier. So I can see it like adding, you know, depending, you know, because if I'm streaming like 5 hours, this might get annoying, you know, and then the springiness and everything. So this will probably have its place in a different, you know, setup for me, perhaps. And but either way, that one is just perfect. It my hookup is right next to me, so I don't really need the extra wraps or whatever of those. So let's go back to here. Yeah, thanks, Swiss. Appreciate it, Swiss. All right. So anyway, thanks for hanging out for this portion of the stream. I will be restarting stream. That way I can split these VODs in two and name it appropriately. We will start out just, you know, chit-chatting, yapping, gabbing, whatever, right? And we will then proceed to play some type of demo or game or something that can help me test out these headphones for tonight. So if you're done and you've given Jonesy all the time you could spare, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Even if you were just lurking, that's cool. That's cool. We're good with that. We love that too. But if you're interested, I will restart all of the streams in about 5 to 10 minutes. So, and we'll be playing a game, and I'll be yelling about the headphones or whatever the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't know. Maybe I even have to finish trying to get those achievements on that Anomaly game. So might do that first. So anyway, thanks everybody. That ends this portion. If I don't see you in the next stream in the next 5 minutes, have a good one. Take care. Be safe out there, IRL and on the internet. Take it easy. Ciao for now. God bless.